Alright, we're going to get down here and we're going to talk about the WWE Championship main event at the Elimination Chamber show. Of course, with it being the Elimination Chamber, the WWE Championship is going to be held in an Elimination Chamber match with 6 competitors ranging from Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, and The Miz. This honestly is going to be a really good match, and to me, the winner of this match is going to be going on to WrestleMania. They're going to be facing Randy Orton. The easy pick that the rumor started before the Royal Rumble even happened was that Bray Wyatt was going to be winning the WWE Championship facing Randy Orton at WrestleMania. I could see that happening, but I don't think that is the best match that they could do. They're close to a Randy Orton babyface turn. I think it's going to be coming sooner than later. I think that Orton versus AJ Styles would be a really fucking good match. And AJ, to me, I know that everybody, has to have the championship for a while, has to have a little bit of a cooling off period. Not everybody's going to win the championship back in their first shot, going after it. AJ never really got a one-on-one match for the championship, rematch after losing it at the Royal Rumble. I think that's mostly because of the fact that, they did the Orton versus Cena match that was really good. And the Elimination Chamber only had 2 weeks build in between the Rumble and SmackDown. AJ, to me, is a guy that really deserves the belt. Where they're going with him at WrestleMania, I have no clue. The Shane O'Mac match is going to be fun, but honestly, could not be that good either. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee that they're going to have a ton of chemistry. There's no guarantee that AJ is going to be able to have a great match with a guy that just goes out there and gets himself over with a whole bunch of weird bumps and shit like that. I like Shane. I like Shane a lot. But, after the Undertaker match, I don't think that there's really a guarantee that he can go out there and really have a great match with anybody right out of the gate. And when you have a talent like AJ Styles, you pair him up with the best guy that you can put out there, knowing that he's going to go out there and have one of the best matches on the show. Of course, there's always going to be filler in these matches. And to me, Baron Corbin, The Miz, and Dean Ambrose are all guys that I think honestly have no shot of winning this. Dean Ambrose and The Miz, to me, honestly, are guys that are just filling in the chamber. Baron Corbin, to me, I think is going to get something out of here as building a resume that maybe a year from now, Baron Corbin might actually be a viable threat to go after the WWE Championship. Baron Corbin was heated up before the Royal Rumble. Baron Corbin sort of lost a lot of that when he lost that match to John Cena, which was a good match on SmackDown. But you don't normally see the Royal Rumble winner losing matches on SmackDown, a week or 2 weeks out of the Rumble. I like Baron Corbin a lot. I think that he has had a lot of ups and downs where basically people have forgotten about him on the roster, and just waiting for his spot. He definitely is somebody that I think WWE has plans for. They just have to figure out what those plans are. And, he got to pin... Who did he just pin? Did he pin Cena or did he pin... He pinned somebody on SmackDown last week. And that was kind of an eye-opening thing. Like, wow, that's a big win. That's a big win right there. Ambrose, to me, is the Intercontinental Champion. I don't think he has a shot in hell of winning this, but he'll find a way to make sure everybody knows that he's in this match. The Miz, to me, is a guy that's really blowing it away. I don't really see him as a guy that's got to the point where he can go after the WWE Championship, but I think that I keep scratching, keep clawing. This is definitely, as somebody who is a Miz fan, the highest he's been thought of in a long time. I can remember wondering what they were going to do with this guy at WrestleMania 28. And then he came in, he got the big win for Team Johnny. Johnny said that he owed him a favor. I was hoping that was going to be a championship shot, and I think that the angle was completely dropped to the point where we never got to see The Miz get a payoff for getting the pinfall in this match. Of course, when you look at the WrestleMania plans, Baron Corbin, Dean Ambrose, These are guys that I don't think there's any plans for as of right now. Hopefully, we won't be seeing another multi-man match for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't want to say that I don't want to see the match, and I don't think that it would be fun. I just think that I don't want to see WrestleMania turn into sort of a cookie-cutter show where you can just sort of, you're going to have a WWE Championship, you're going to have a Universal Championship, you're going to have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, you're going to have a ladder match for the Intercontinental title. I want to be able to, watch wrestling and maybe guess where some things are going, but not just be starting to put things into place, around Survivor Series each and every year of what's going to be going down. I understand they've done the ladder match the last 2 years to help fill out the card and help get a lot of guys on there and make sure that they get, time to get some spots in that deserve to be not in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which doesn't really help anybody in the long run. But when it comes down to it, Cena got the big win at the Royal Rumble, but I don't think anybody really has Cena winning this match. Orton versus Cena at WrestleMania is not going to be horrible. It's not going to kill the show. It's going to be a damn good match. The match that they just had on SmackDown was a fucking awesome match. And I think enough time has passed that people would not have a riot in the ring to see Orton versus Cena. I think that if you ask 9 out of 10 people, Cena and Nikki against The Miz and Maurice sounds fucking terrible. And I know that they said the quote a few years ago, it was actually right out of Vince McMahon's mouth, that John Cena, anywhere that he wrestles on the WrestleMania card is going to be the main event because John Cena is their number one guy. I think that they said that around WrestleMania 31. It might even have been WrestleMania 30. But you go back, at WrestleMania 30, he wrestled against Rusev. WrestleMania 31, he wrestled against, I just dropped it. He wrestled at WrestleMania 31 against Rusev. 32, he was involved in that segment with The Rock, which was a big deal with the Wyatts, being able to use The Rock and Cena, who officially were not allowed to wrestle on the show. Cena due to injury, The Rock due to insurance problems with his, I think he was filming Baywatch at the time, that's going to be coming out this summer. But, to me, if you're going to be having Cena wrestle in these matches, and definitely look at fucking WrestleMania 30, he should have fucking lost that match. What would it have done to Bray Wyatt? Even if you put that on his resume, that, Cena won every fucking match against Bray Wyatt from then on out, we would be looking at Bray this year at WrestleMania, that he beats Cena. It's somebody that they believe in, and they're building something for this guy in the future. Cena wouldn't have lost anything by losing that match. He could have came back the next month at an Elimination Chamber and won that cage match. He could have came back and, done, all sorts of, shit. And he's always going to be John Cena. To me, if you're going to be having Cena wrestle in matches that are not truly the main event going after a championship, there's no reason not to have that guy lose, trying to help guys out getting ready for the future. John Cena's not going to lose anything by losing a WrestleMania match. Fuck. It is what it is. I'm picking, you gotta be an idiot not to pick Bray. It'd be fun to see AJ win this. I was gonna say it'd be fun to see The Miz win this. I just don't think it's gonna happen, even though I love the guy. Ambrose and Corbin, I'd bet the house that they're not going to do it. And Cena, to me, honestly, it might not be 50-50 to me, but I'd put him in the number 3 spot to win this match. I'd say, in probability of winning the match, it probably goes Bray, AJ, Cena, Miz, I might even pick Corbin over Ambrose. I'm not picking on Ambrose. I like Ambrose a lot. I just don't think that he has a really big chance of winning this. That's going to be the Chamber pay-per-view. I'm honestly really looking forward to this. I get off of work at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to miss a little bit of it. But I'll be home definitely to definitely see a big bulk of it, including the main event. And we'll talk about it on Sunday night. Peace out, everybody.